Why a former Swedish lawmaker has joined the armed forces of Ukraine. Last year, Caroline Nordengrip was a member of parliament. Now she's a sergeant in Ukraine. Nordengrip is the first foreign woman to join the Ukrainian army. Here is her extraordinary story. Caroline Nordengrip is 42 years old. She's a member of the Sweden Democrats Party. In 2018, she was elected to the Riksdag. She served as a lawmaker for 4 years. Then in early 2022, Russia invaded Ukraine. Nordengrip says she never thought of leaving Sweden before. She had always been passionate about domestic issues. Among other things, she was on the Defense Committee.
It actually started when I was in Riksdag at a meeting. I think it was day 2 of the full-scale war. The Ukrainian ambassador was telling us about what was happening. And I remember that moment. I looked down at my outfit and I thought, what am I doing here? I'm a soldier. Within a week, I was in Ukraine.
Of course, Nordengrip had never seen combat before. She volunteered to go through military training at 15. She completed a course in the Air Force. At 19, she completed her 11-month national service. Then she served in the National Guard for several years. Caroline Nordengrip was a member of the Swedish military until 2022. She left her position along with her €7,000 a month job to travel to Kiev. She spent about 6 weeks in Ukraine. That March, Nordengrip did not take part in any fighting, but she was willing to join. In fact, she had an idea to create a Swedish volunteer battalion. That didn't work out, but what Nordengrip saw in liberated cities strengthened her resolve. The atrocities committed by the Russians were shocking. Nordengrip had to go back to settle her affairs. She vowed to return and join the armed forces of Ukraine. A year later, she did. Nordengrip met a Swedish volunteer in Ukraine in 2022. A while back, he called her. Nordengrip initially expected to join the International Legion. It's a Ukrainian unit composed of foreign volunteers, but there was no vacancy available. Her friend said there was an opening in a new unit though. It was the 47th Separate Mechanized Brigade, aka Magura. This is a rebuilt unit that is being trained for assault operations.
There's another Swede in the brigade. I joined them. I passed the probation period. Several months later, they said they were satisfied with my work and wanted to keep me on as an instructor.
Nordengrip, who has a sergeant's rank, agreed. She teaches marksmanship to infantrymen. This is what she did in the Swedish army. Nordengrip speaks highly of Ukrainian conscripts.
In the Swedish military, the people I taught had years of army service behind them. But these are civilians with zero experience. Yet they're learning astonishingly fast because they want to learn.
Caroline Nordengrip says there's only one problem. She doesn't speak Ukrainian. She took an app-based 260-day course on her phone. Sergeant Nordengrip makes sure to issue commands in Ukrainian, but she still feels more comfortable with an interpreter at her side. Will Sergeant Nordengrip see any real fighting?
My brigade will decide what I will do. The choice is not mine.
But she expects the 47th to be sent to the front lines soon. She is not scared. This is what she came for, after all.
Ukraine is a wonderful country.
Nordengrip says.
And worth fighting for.